Hi guys, and welcome to DFP.
Hi guys. She's always dancing. I don't know why.
It's lovely to have you guys back again.
Yeah.
Very, very, very lovely to have you guys back again.
Yep.
And sorry for not wishing you the last time, but happy new month. I hope this month brings you love, joy, happiness, blessings, and all sides. And I hope you're really, really, really happy this month. And please, let's start saving December money. December is coming. Let's start saving the money. So
we're gonna party. We're gonna party.
Coming from two extreme introverts. Okay.
Extreme introverts, actually.
We'll be outside a lot this year, so please let's start saving money so that money will not be stranded when December comes.
We can't be stranded. I beg. This December will be dead.
Actually, Jesus always makes a way.
For the first time, I'm actually going to plan a dirty December.
Okay.
And it must be dirty. This one, we go stay down together. Even if it's in my house, it go dirty. Alright guys, welcome back to DFP, and thank you for being with us at all points. I feel Oyinda should be doing the thank you because I say it too much. What do you guys think? So Oyinda, please thank them for always watching and stuff.
I think I'm about to close the episode.
Alright, so yeah, thank you guys for always watching. Thank you for always coming back to listen to what we have for you guys. Thank you for always being there. Without your views, this program is just two people sitting down sharing opinions to the air. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes. Thank you. We see it all. And we can also do better. Just encourage us in the little ways you can. And trust me, it goes a very long way in boosting our morals and helping us to actually dish out this content to you guys that watch. So thank you very much for watching. I'm always serious, please.
Okay, so on today's episode, we're going to be talking about friends and extended family, majorly extended family when it comes to like their influence on parenting. So, to put it straight to us, would your extended family, let's just not recognize the fact that when we say extended family, that is your siblings, if you have siblings, your siblings and your parents, because your nuclear family at that point would be you,
your
partner,
wife, your children,
and your kids. That's your nuclear family. So extended family is anything outside of that. So would your extended family and friends, closest friends, have a say or an influence on your kids?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying they would be able to make decisions?
No, I've not made my own point too.
Well, I'm just asking.
Okay. Yeah,
so
alright.
Saying they'll be able to make decisions for your kids, or they'll be able to
influence your decisions.
You know, when you say yes, your friends can say no, and when you say no, your friends can
and
say.
it will easily just change.
Yeah, exactly.
Your initiative or your narrative towards the situation. Okay, so if you bring it down to me, I'm gonna say no.
So nobody's having influence.
No, nobody's going to have influence on my kids.
Okay.
Whatever I cannot do for them, I can only pick advice from you and still do it the way I want to do it. They are my kids. I best know what suits them, and I best know what works for them.
Okay.
So no influence from the public, from relatives, from friends can change my decision for my children.
Okay.
Yeah. So left to you now. No, growing up, would you say your training was influenced at any point?
Okay, I should point out first that I don't particularly have cousins or uncles or aunties. So growing up, I've just always known my nuclear family. So that's it for me, completely it.
But you had friends, your parents had friends and stuff.
Actually, my parents don't have.
I don't know why our parents always have friends. My mom does not have. I've not seen my dad with any friend before. Neither have I seen my mom.
I mean, there
with
are
any
people
friend
that you know
before.
they are cool with, that they're like.
Cool is not friend. When I mean friend, I mean.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like there are people you are cool with.
Of course, sure.
Friends, no.
Sure.
Our parents never had friends.
I have not seen them have friends. I don't know.
There was never a point where any of the decisions they took was influenced by friends or extended family. But I will say this, for me particularly, when I actually get to the point of having kids and all of that, to a large extent, I would say, no, not to a large extent, to some extent, my extended family and and friends would have influence on my decisions or have this influence on my kids. Now let me tell you how. You know, I can't always be like with my kids. I can't always be there to oversee everything that they're doing.
Definitely.
There will be times where because of the closeness that I have with my siblings now, there are times where they wouldn't be with me. They would be with my siblings like that. So am I going to lord over the things that they do? No. I think I would just make sure that they are with people that I would trust with myself. So if first of all, I'm not giving my kids to anybody that I don't trust, and that is just going to be my family, my closest family. So I'm not putting my kids in the hands of people that I don't trust or anything like that. So in that moment and time and space, things that my kids will do are decisions that would be made for my kids. I don't think I would have I would want or to lord over those kind of decisions.
I think that's like a different scenario.
And then in terms of like maybe life decisions, we're talking career, we're talking schools, we're talking like faith and belief. I think it still boils down to me trusting the people that I will put around myself and the people that I will put around my kids. So I think like I would want those people to be people that I see and value their beliefs as well. People that their orientation about life are things that I respect very, very much. So I don't think I would have a problem with them having an influence on my kids, because I don't think you can completely cage your kids. You can't completely limit the influence that your kids will have, because they are going to be out in public a lot. So and things will get like it will easily influence them per se. So I can't say that my extended family would have a say over my kids, but the ultimate decision still has to be mine, and then my partner, and then I think to an extent to my kids, because it's their life basically.
All right, yeah.
Would have an influence.
So on the contrary, I like spent a fair number of my childhood with family members, my cousins from my mother's side, and maybe my father's side for a bit, but more my mother's side, so my maternal side. So I'm like a maternal bonded person. In fact, I like bond more with my maternal family than my paternal family, and it's not like any preference or whatever. It's just how life brought itself to be.
So you went for like holidays?
Yeah, I went for holidays.
I never got to experience it.
No, I went for holidays. I was sports with holidays.
I envy you guys sometimes.
And it's mostly because the work my dad did at that time didn't really give him time to be around. So it was the traveling type of person. So my mom did like a double parenting gig because my dad was really not around. Work took him like all over Nigeria, so it's just changing positions from now. So every time she had to rest during our break and all, we always traveling to family side to have our holidays and all. My cousins, father, mother, it was just balanced at the time though. But then I seem to bond more with my mother's side than my father's side. So that's on the side. So contrary to what you said, I really had the experience and I know what we learned or things that we were able to take. Now, because of the training I had, I was already well behaved. So there wasn't need for them to call from wherever we were traveling to that we are causing trouble or what have you. So we know how to really behave ourselves. Anywhere we misbehave inside our father's house. Do you understand? So we already had that proper training. So what I want to now counter you is that once you've trained your children to the extent where you are confident in them, what people will need to do is just to start congratulating you for doing a good job. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I've trained my child to be disciplined. They wake up, clean the house, greet the elders. I don't have prompt you to pray. They don't have to do all those things. They're not causing trouble. They're even helping you in every way they can from your training.
Yeah.
There's a little or nothing that your relatives or family members will need to add.
Okay, I get you.
But now, I now get the point where you now talk about school, if they have influence on maybe the type of school you attended. Of course, I had the secondary school I finished from was an influence from my dad's friend, unquote, quote and unquote. So it was like they were moving their kids to the school, and me, I was schooling in Lagos then in Ikorodu. So it wasn't pleasant for my father. So really, and the way they advertised the school to him, it looked good and stuff. So I just moved. So I started my senior secondary school SS1 from that school in Abeokuta. So it was under influence. It turned out good and fine, yeah. So I understand that part. If it's a thing that can help your child to grow, of course. If it's a thing that can change or can promote their cultures, their career, can build them and set them in the path of life, of course I have no doubt. But there's some people that are just interested in what your child is eating, what your child is doing part time, not giving them breathing space, and all those kind of things. Those are the people I'm here to talk about. Like those people are just choking your children, like they are not meant to live their life. They're the ones meant to live their life on their behalf. I'm talking about in the family aspect now. Leave my children to do what they want to do. If my child says he wants to be a footballer, and because your own child is a professor and is not in line with the football life or whatever, don't use your own son's life, don't use your children's life, don't use your children's success to judge my children. Don't use it to advise me, don't use it to talk to my children and all those stuff. What I'm talking about. No, do you understand?
Yeah.
So I want my child's physical and mental state to be balanced. I don't want you to come and be doing things I won't do or saying things I won't say to my children, either in front of me or behind me. So it's okay that we respect.
I think it still boils down to you choosing and selecting who you put your kids around. If the belief of the person doesn't agree with you, don't put your kids around.
Imagine, okay, now.
Then, sorry, before we move further, I think I didn't really base my own opinion off of whether your kids are behaving well and proper or not. Of course, I mean, see, right? I believe you should already raise your kids to behave normal and proper. I already, so I don't think that's one of the influence I'm thinking that extended family is going to have on your kids. Of course, teach them from your house first before you even put them in public and expect them to behave properly. So I mean, it would be better. It would also make sense too if your family is well behaved. At least they will say that these things are normal things that is expected of everyone. So it's not as if just from outside they want to start.
Yeah, it still boils down. It just boils down to the fact that the moment you show your kids the right thing to do and they know what they want, it will even reduce what the public can say. So imagine my child already knows that he wants to play football because he will even play football. I don't want to know. I go be in coach, no worry.
Okay.
So imagine my child already knows I want to play football and is already walking to that light. Don't be the one to come and be telling my child, look away, go and do this and that. My child knows when to read and when to practice and when to do all those stuff. So you're not the one that will come and be telling him to go and be reading his book or to go and do something with his life and start using all those negative words on my children. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because if you look at this generation, our generation now, and like how we lived before now, getting to this point where we're now working, when we're still in school and stuff, we have most people telling us, you pass, you must do this and stuff, you must make sure you pass, you must make sure, are you reading well? Are you sure you are reading well? It's only food you are eating. Oh, Lord, school, you are not even lean. You are big, you are this and that. All those kind of, like, are you sure you are reading? I don't want to hear this type of talk to my children.
Okay.
Because at some point they're always telling me, and I'm like, wait. Sometimes I'll just doubt myself. I'm like, am I even reading at all? Like, are they saying the truth or not? And it just mounts unnecessary pressure on me.
And I think, in everybody's mind, whether friends or family or whatnot, in everybody's mind, they are doing. It's coming from a good place for them.
Some is eye service.
Hold on. To them, it's coming from a good place. But most people don't realize that the definition of good is very relative.
Very, very relative.
What is good to you
is bad to me.
Complete shit.
It's not might. What is good to you is bad to me. Period.
I don't know. But then I think it all still boils down to you knowing the kind of people that you have around yourself. Because the people you have around yourself are the people that are going to be around your kids.
Definitely.
So if you have that bad friend right now, you will all know the bad friend.
No, calm down. Calm down. Wait.
Know the bad
this thing might not be. They might not be bad now, and they grow into it.
Yeah.
I've really seen people that when we were kids, they were really cool.
Yeah.
Like I've had relatives when we were kids, they were really cool. Like they were all loving and all. And when we just grew up to like have more sense, we begin to say that this person don't they do anyhow. Like why is this person?
Really
you understand? So I'm not pushing to anybody. I'm not trying to drag anybody out.
Away from your kids. See,
you can't know. Wow. Hold on, you can't know everything. Don't worry, the viewers will understand what I'm saying. But you can't know everything.
You can't know.
So if it's your brother that changes tomorrow, you keep him away from your kids.
Yes, I promise you.
Right.
I see. I'm just grateful to God for the family that I have because everybody has sense. Yes.
Okay.
So, but I promise you, if I've been hold on, do we not have like family members that are either from your father's side or your mother's side that your parents just will not let you go and stay with?
Yeah.
There are people like that. They will just not let you stay with. They say, stay away from this person. Stay away from that person.
They don't necessarily say you stay away. You won't just go to visit and do all those stuff.
People have cousins right now. So people have cousins and then are relatives, but your parents will never let you go to that person's house, and they have their reasons. So you should be as strict as that. See, at the business of raising kids, it's too sensitive for you to be so carefree about who your kids are around. It's too serious for you to do that.
Yeah.
So if you have to cut your closest family off for the peace and sanity of your kids, please do it. Please, for the sake of Christ, do it.
And when you know you can't, you can also caution them. Me, for instance, I will have no problem with telling someone that says something negative to me that they shouldn't say it again. I really do not like that tone.
Yeah.
So it is okay if you can caution them. So I'm not the kind of person that just cut ties with people. Like I'm just go, and I would give you a definite reason why I won't do this, and I will give you like benefit of doubt over and over again.
With me, maybe maybe I can caution you.
No, I'll caution you. I'll definitely tell you. I'll tell you. I don't want to.
I will cut you.
I won't disrespect you. I won't disrespect you.
I will cut you off ASAP.
She will cut you off ASAP. They've heard. But I won't disrespect you. I will not.
It's not disrespect.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's not disrespect, of course, but I'm just saying I won't disrespect you. I will not even embarrass you in front of my kids. I will make it a private thing. I might not even say it to your face. I might just call you and tell you that I don't want it to repeat itself. Don't do this. If you take it anyhow, it's not my business. Because we're talking about my kids here, and we're talking about their future here. And most things that really affect our generation now were things they brought from their childhood. Things that they heard, things that they were said, that they heard people say to them, and it really stressed their mental capacity and mental states, and their mental being in general, and it's affecting their life right now. So I really do not care if you are going to cut ties with me over my children. If it's for their success and their betterment, please cut the ties and let everybody go their separate ways. Treat your children how you want to treat them. Let me treat mine the way I want to treat them. But I'm not doing any competition. I'm not in any competition for the most successful child with anybody. I'm comfortable. My children will not suffer by the grace of God.
Amen.
And our children will not suffer by the grace of God.
Amen.
So, that being said, I think today, Orinda and I, for the first time, will have like different opinions. Like really different opinions for the first time. And
I feel like the fact that I know that my parents did it without friends, without extended family, I know I can do it too, but I don't want to do it because I know I can trust my siblings. So the fact that I trust my siblings, I will trust them to the point of being good influence.
Well, you're only saying siblings. You're only saying siblings.
My friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't have friends that have sense.
If you're my friend, you automatically have sense. I mean, it's
a lie. Me, I don't have sense.
Well.
Well, what?
Well.
You can just imagine.
Well,
me, I have sense.
I will see. I'm just going to be very, very cautious because you can be my friend, but I will know the kind of friends that I will bring around my kids. My message for this episode is cut people off.
She doesn't have that message, please.
That's my message.
Don't misunderstand that.
Cut people off.
Don't cut people off, please.
Cut people off.
Reasonably.
Cut people off.
Reasonably.
Jesus is there for you.
That's not true,
Trinity
please.
is there for you.
Jesus is not even alone. Jesus did not say I'll be Jesus alone. Jesus, God did not say I'll be God alone. He came in Trinity. He said Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So we have friends.
That's three constant.
When God the Father is tired, he will go and make God the Son. When God the Son is tired, he will go and make God the Holy Spirit. They are three. Three.
And your partner.
They are not one in one. They are three in one.
That is enough.
When Damola, please stop. When Damola, please stop misleading our viewers and audience.
The message of Christ. Jesus is enough for you to raise your kids. Thanks.
All right, to wrap that off. Alright. To wrap that off, if you need to cut anybody off, please cut them off. Life continues. Without them, you will live. Before you met them, you were living. After you leave them alone, you will continue to live, and life will actually continue. Your money will not finish. You will not go to a fire. Jesus will not say you will die the next day. So please, live your life the way it is appealing to God. Do not make enemies, because God did not create you to make enemies. Instead, He made you to be brothers and keepers of your neighbors. So please, I hope you learned something today and you're going to use it.
The bad friend, change. If it's you that will be carrying children to club at a tender age, change. If it's you that will be introducing weeds to people's children, change. If it's you that will be advising people's children to misbehave, change.
Alright, in a nutshell, if you are the bad uncle, bad auntie, or the bad friend, turn a new leaf.
If it's you that children will be entering your eye and you are the pedophile, change.
Yeah, please change.
Waiting for you. Open mouth and be saying sensitive bad words to kids. You'll be body shaming children. Change. Don't be a goat.
You really need to change.
You have your 20s to be a goat. Maybe your 19, your teens and early 20s to be a goat. But when you please change. Please change.
Yeah, long and short, please change. When that they beg you, please change. Don't be a goat. Alright, so we come to the end of today's episode. Thank you for joining us yet again. When I meant to do this, so please continue.
Next week. I love you. Like, share, subscribe, share to those bad friends that you know you have. Share it to them, so that they will change. Share it to your bad friends so that they will change.
Please, I'm out of here.
Share it to your bad friends
Bye.
So that they will say it to me. Share it to your bad friends so that they will change. Thanks very much.
Bye, guys.